my friends, it's me, Philtastic Phil, and I want to welcome you back to Philtastic Comics and Art. I apologize for in advance. I do have a little bit of a head cold. Yes, I do think it's a head cold. I don't think it's anything else. God forbid. Knock on wood. Uh, while I'm working on some other videos for you, I figured it'd be a great time to do a little bit of an unboxing from a shipment I received this weekend. This shipment is from Unknown Comics. So you know that some of these are at least going to be variants, if not all. It's funny, I'm not really a variant hunter, but from the prior unboxing and this one, you would think that I probably am. So again, here's that package from Unknown Comics. Let me go ahead and give it an open. Show you some of the goodies inside. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And of course, share with your friends, family, and whomever else you may want to share this with. Right off the bat, I have to say this is my first time buying anything with them. I do like the shipping job. It came in a nice Gemini mailer with bubble wrap. I am going to also say that this is a partial shipment. I do have one other item that is delayed that's coming from them, and that's okay. You know, it's a CGC item. I have no problem saying that. So that's going to take at least, 3 months at this point. Okay. So, very well packed, I have to say this. In addition to the CGC and bubble wrap, they have everything nicely secure, taped together. Okay, so the first item I have here is X Factor number 4, a cover with Polaris. This is a Lucas Werneck variant. Werneck, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you. I took a brief pause to allow the heater to come on. I'm in the Northeast, and although yes, we're in spring, it still is cold here in the mornings. Afternoon it'll come up to 60, but right now it started the day in about the 30s. So as I was saying, that's enough with the weather report. But as I was saying, this is X Factor number 4, the Lucas Werneck variant. Great picture of Polaris, daughter of Magneto. Got a little bit of traction in the last couple of years because of the that Fox series. I didn't catch that. I can't think of the title of it offhand. The next one I have here, and I should mention this is all an X-Men related haul. X-Men's always been my favorite since I'm a kid, so you'll see plenty of those. Here's the Hellions number 7 Psylocke cover. Great cover. This is from Kale New. I probably butchered that. Get used to it. Sorry if you're watching, Mr. Noog or Noog. Yeah, great cover. Strong Polaris drawing. She's got the telekinetic knife shining there. And oh, I'm just seeing actually now the butterfly pattern right around her. Hellions number 8. Nice Mr. Sinister and Polaris cover. This one is by... Be great if I had this prepared, huh? Jay Anacleto. I think I got that one right. I'm going to say I have it right unless I hear differently. Hellions is a great series. I collect all the X-Men, all of them, which is getting to be a little bit of an expensive proposition. But I am always a little bit behind because I tend to go to my comic book store monthly or whatnot rather than weekly. And I like to read everything in chunks. So for example, today is March 22nd, and I just finished Sword of X over the weekend. We might do a little review of that. We'll see. Okay. The next one I have is... Here we go. Excalibur number 15. This is another Kale New cover with Rogue, and you see Gambit's cards here. Excalibur has been kind of a series I'm a little iffy on. I don't know, it wasn't hitting it for me. And then during Sort of X, I have to say that the issues in there I think were the strongest, and I felt like they turned they really kind of got the back end of that story together. If you've read the story, you know what I mean. What I don't like about the Excalibur series, I loved the momentum that was going into to the House of X and Power of X with Rogue and Gambit. Um, I liked the surprise marriage. I liked Mr. and Mrs. X very very much, and now here in Excalibur, they're just kind of there, at least in my opinion so far. The focus from the titles I've read, from what I could remember, I know that focus has mostly been on Psylocke and a little bit on Jubilee and her son, which I forgot how exactly, but he's become a dragon. But Rogue spent the greater part of the first story arc in a coma. And, I don't know. Rogue has always been one of my favorite female characters. I think that she's a little too good to be in that position. But anyway, I digress. Let me get these out of the way. The next cover I have here, this was a great one. Wolverine number 8. This is a Miko Sayana cover. As soon as I saw this one, I knew I had to grab it. Great Weapon X cover. First person head on, and if you look in the reflection of Wolverine's glasses, you see Maverick. Maverick was one of my favorite of the Weapon X Wolverine ally characters. He hasn't been really used a lot in the last, I'd say 20, 25 plus years perhaps, but it was great to see him back there. And then of course, if you're getting this one, I've got to go with Wolverine number 9, same artist. And here's the other perspective. You're looking from Wolverine's perspective at Maverick, and you see the claws are extended, and it's a reflection in Maverick's helmet. Great cover. And the last two I'm going to do at the same time because they're connecting covers. I think there's a third piece to the connection, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot why I didn't go for it. I think I just didn't care for how it looked. But it's the same artist. Again, that's Miko Sayana. And again, I probably just killed that name. This is Wolverine number 4 and 5. It's a connecting cover. And you can see it's an homage to Wolverine 25, one of my favorite Wolverine titles. It was the Fatal Attractions tie-in where Magneto ripped out his adamantium, of course. Let me get this little piece of tape off just so you can kind of get a better view. I know that it's tape, it's transparent, but if you're like me, you know it's probably bothering you here. There we go. Yeah, so great homage cover, there it is. And you see the X-Men with X-23. Interesting choice of X-Men to use, by the way. I see Jean Grey, but no Cyclops, and no Storm. I think Storm is one of the best, if not the best, female X-Men character. But that's a discussion for another time. And of course, you have Omega Red in the background, who's been getting some traction lately, because there is a rumor he appears in the new Winter Soldier Falcon series. I don't know if that's going to be coming to fruition. I've always thought Omega Red was a great character, but he's like one of those characters that, as great as he is, everybody kicks his ass. I remember reading an issue of Generation X, where I think it was Chamber by himself took on Omega Red. I think I've only seen him win twice. And again, great character, just a terrible fight record. So there you have it. That was part 1 of my Unknown Comics boxing. As I said, this was a partial order. The other one will hopefully be here before the summer. I know CGC's had some delays. Again, this was my first order with Unknown Comics. I do think it was pretty well. The shipping was a little bit longer than I anticipated. I had placed this order on January 29th and received it on Saturday, March 19th. I give them the benefit of the doubt because, number one, I gave them a split order. Again, part of the order is coming later on due to some CGC delays. The other part of it is that, from what I've seen on their social media, they're in the middle of a store move. Again, I give them the benefit of the doubt. A lot of different factors, and of course, the fact that all of the mail in the country has been delayed for whatever reasons. Again, I would definitely use them again. I'm not a huge variant hunter. They happen to be having one of those. I think it's like a buy two get one half off sale or something to that effect. But I can tell you they do have some lovely Spider-Man covers. I'm going to be taking a look at in the near future. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. I have a lot of good content coming out for you. One I'm working on right now about a fellow comic collector. I'm just waiting to kind of tie up a couple loose ends there. If you like what you've seen, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you've not a subscriber already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And of course, share with your friends, your family, anyone who you think might like this or might get a kick out of it. Thanks again for tuning in. Peace, love, and comics.